Hey friends, it is Jenna, what is up, and welcome back to the Board Game Garden, and welcome to an unboxing of this game right here. So this is River of Gold. It is published by Office Dog, who is sponsoring this unboxing, so a huge thank you to them. And it's published by Keith Pigott, and this one I actually got a little bit of a sneak peek of when I went to Canada Plays. There was this little embargo room, so I was able to go in there and get a sneak peek of River of Gold, and I have been anticipating it ever since. So super excited to be unboxing this one with you guys. I've had it for a bit, but I've had to wait to unbox it until now for the unboxing. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to unbox this, kind of show you guys all the components, give you a little overview of how the game plays, all of the things. You guys will see how absolutely gorgeous this game is. I've never seen a board game that had foil so much in the components. So really excited to show off that to you guys and give you a little overview of how the game plays. I will put a bunch of different links down in the description box. You guys can check this one out. I believe it is being released at Gen Con, but like I said, I will put all the information down below in the description box. So without further ado, if you guys want to see this unboxing of River of Gold, then just keep on watching. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy. Also hit that subscribe button down below if you've yet to do so. We'd love to have you here in the garden. And without further ado, let's get to unboxing River of Gold, shall we? All right, so I took off the shrink to show you guys the box first. This is a beautiful box. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is a bunch of foiling on it. So you have a foiling kind of ring here, and then there is some foiling within the river. And then there's also foiling in these little red areas here as well. This gold foil. Absolutely stunning. I will also mention this plays 2 to 4 players. It plays in about 60 to 90 minutes and it's ages 14 plus. So that is that. And then I quickly do want to read you guys what the back says here. Seize wealth and power on the River of Gold. Build your trade empire on the River of Gold while fiercely vying for influential status among the nobility of Rokugan, a legendary realm where divine favor can alter your fortune. Each turn, your die roll represents 3 unique opportunities, but you can choose only one. Grow your trade empire by building along the banks of the river, set sail downriver to load your ships with cargo and gold, or complete a valuable contract with an influential customer. If the die result doesn't suit your plan, you can leverage the divine favor of the gods to manipulate fate. In the included free Patrons mini expansion, you'll recruit a legendary patron of your clan with powerful new abilities that present alternative strategies and ways to win. So that is what it says on the back there. But yeah, let's get into this unboxing. So I've actually not seen any of the components in here. I saw a little bit of it when I was at Canada Plays, like I said, but we were kind of just standing a little bit of way and someone was explaining it to us. So I kind of saw it from afar and not kind of close up and personal. So we have this here, which is all about the legend of the 5 rings. It also has some different products on the back here. So it looks like there are some books and stuff. And then we also have the River of Gold board game there. So there is a website, legendofthefiverings.com, to explore all of their different products. We also have the rule book here, which is really nice. Not super chunky rule book. I have learned this game and it's not incredibly heavy. I do believe it's a 2.86 on BGG, so it's kind of a medium weight game. And then as for the different players, so you're going to be playing as one of 4 clans. And like I said on the back, I do believe that if you use the Patrons mini expansion, you can actually have a leader of your clan that gives you probably some asymmetric power or something like that. But the 4 different clans here is the Crane clan. So that is what that looks like. I will also be putting in some B-roll and stuff here as well, so you guys can see more things close up. We have the Mantis clan. We have the Scorpion clan, very cool, and the Crab clan. So those are the 4 different clans that you can choose from. 4 different player colors. So you have a red, teal, light blue, and dark blue. So you also have some punch boards here. The money in the game is called koku, I believe. So you have the 1s, and then you also have the 5s. And then you also additionally on these punch boards have the different resources. So you have 3 different resources that you're going to be collecting. There's the blue kind of vase here, which is porcelain. The silk is this pink piece of fabric here. And then there's also this green one here, which is rice. So you have the punch boards for those. And then additionally, you have some more punch boards here with all of the different buildings, which building on the river is one of the main actions that you can do. And then you also have some different things here that I will get into. So those are all of the punch boards there. You have the main board here, which we will get into the main board. Trust me, this is the good stuff. Holy manoli. All right, so this is the insert here. How beautiful is this? The insert is literally gold itself. We have the cards in the center here, which are all of the customer cards. And then I do believe you get some player insert, or not player insert, player reference as well. So let me quickly open these up and we can take a look at the cards. All right, so like I mentioned, there are going to be 4 player references. So each player is going to get that. It is double-sided. It tells you everything that you need to know, all of the different icons and what they mean. So that's really nice to have. There are 4 of those. You also have these here, which are going to be the different masteries, I believe is what they are called, that you are going to have. You're going to shuffle them all up and then deal 3 of them for the game. And these are going to be some like public objectives that you're going to be going for. And then you are also going to have the different patrons. So I do believe that these are going to be the ones that give you some sort of asymmetric player power. So each of the different clans is going to have 2 patrons to choose from. So those are there. You guys will see them in the B-roll, but there are 2 of each of the patrons to choose from. All right, and then lastly here we have the customer cards. So another main part of the game is actually completing orders for these different customers. So you're going to have, I believe, 5 different types of customers. There's going to be the nobles, the artisans, the elders, the merchants, as well as the monks. And they're going to need a specific kind of set of resources that you're going to need to pay. And then each of these different customers, once you have given them what they need, then they are going to give you some abilities. One can be an automatic ability that happens once you play them down. Another can be an ongoing ability that they're going to get you for the rest of the game. And then lastly, some of them are going to have some end game scoring. So I do believe actually most of them or all of them have end game scoring. Aside from the monk, all of the other customers are going to give you some endgame scoring. And then, like I said, they're going to give you 1 or 2 other abilities. So those are the customer cards. Let me put these back into the center here. And then on the outside here, we do have all of the different player colors. So like I said, you have a red player color, you have a navy blue player color, you have this gorgeous teal player color, and then you have white. So when I was talking about the 4, it's kind of like a whitish light blue, and this is the Crane clan, but all the player pieces is white. So the player color is white, but let me just check out to see what kind of components we have in here. So all players do get and start the game with 2 kind of standard boats that you're going to be putting into the river. So you have those. Each player can eventually like upgrade one of their boats. I believe only one of their boats. Yes, only one of their boats to the bigger ship. And then you're also going to have a player piece for your score around the outside. And then you're going to get a bunch of these colored discs in your player color that you're going to be using for a bunch of different things, going up influence tracks, different things like that, claiming the masteries, so on and so forth. So those are the different player colors, which actually what I might do is I might put all these into these 4 spots. I will say that this like insert here is absolutely stunning. It is gold itself, so very fitting. All right, so additionally here we have this little bag of these yellow kind of semi-transparent tokens, and these are actually going to be for your divine favors. So divine favor is a resource that you're going to keep track of on your own player board, and you're actually going to be able to increase your limit of divine favor with these little moon tokens, which I am pretty sure is in the punch out board, but there's this little moon token that you're going to be able to use to kind of cap off how much divine favor you can have. And these little tokens here are going to help you track how much divine favor you have, and you're going to be able to use divine favor to actually mitigate your dice rolls. So at the beginning, or actually at the end of every turn, aside from your first turn, you're going to be rolling your die for your next turn, and your die roll really determines what you're going to be able to do on your turn. So you are going to have, like I said, the opportunity to mitigate that die if it's not what you want it to be, but that is going to really determine what you're going to do on your turn, because it's going to determine where you can build the building, what customers you can complete, as well as how far you can go on the rivers. So the die rolls are really going to determine what you are completing each turn, and having that divine favor to spend to mitigate your roll is going to be really, really helpful. So that is that, and I do believe that is pretty much everything for this main area here. We have the 4 dice, but let's go into the board. So I'm going to put all of these things back in here. We've taken a look at all of these things, and then we are going to take a look at the board. I will also go ahead and punch out all of these off camera and kind of organize them. But as for the board, it is a pretty large board, but like I said, the foil, oh my goodness, stunning, stunning, stunning. Okay, so now let me, oh wow, this is beautiful. This is like even more beautiful than I was anticipating. Wow, okay. So you have the area here, which is the River of Gold, literally the River of Gold. And then you also have the different spots for your buildings. Like I said, I will be doing some B-roll here, so if you guys can't see the whole board, it's okay. You will see some B-roll as I'm chatting. But throughout the river here, you're going to have the different spots for the buildings. So there are 6 different regions here. They do all have specific names, but on the board, they are just simply numbered 1 through 6 with 6 different colors. And those are coordinating with the, like I said, building spaces throughout the river, and those are going to allow you to then gain influence in these different regions. So each player is going to have a disc on these 6 regions, and you're going to want to go up these regions with influence in order to gain victory points. You will also be gaining different things as you go up these different tracks, such as resources and coins and divine favor as well. So those are the 6 regions. There is also 4 spaces down here, which is the building market. So there's always going to be 4 buildings available for you to build. Like I mentioned, there's also the score track around the outside. And down here, basically, you are going to be starting in spaces, and you're going to be sailing down the river. Once you get to the bottom of the river, a few things are going to happen, and then you are going to actually move back up to the top of the river. So it's this constant kind of flow of the river. You're going to be continuously sailing down this river, and whenever you get to the end here, you are going to discard a building, you are going to gain some resources or some money, and then like I've already mentioned, you're simply just going to take your ship, bring it up to the top, and then you're going to move any additional spaces that you would on that turn. But yes, that is pretty much everything here. You're also going to see a little chart here. Basically, the amount of customers that you complete their orders, you're going to get a certain amount of victory points based off of how many customers you have completed. So it's from 1 customer all the way up to 6 or more. If you can get 6 or more customers completed, you will gain 27 points. That's a really great way to gain victory points. But that is pretty much everything for the board here. Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, that is pretty much everything for the unboxing of River of Gold. I do want to punch out all of these here, but I will mention I will have a few different links down in the description box of some other videos if you guys want to know exactly how the game plays. If you're wanting to watch a how to play or a preview of the gameplay, I will put some links down below to that. But yeah, let me quickly punch out these and then we'll get into the outro. All right, so we are all finished with organizing the insert here. So all I have left to do is just place the board on top, put a few additional things back here. We also have the clan boards as well. And then simply just place on the rule book and that there, and then put the box cover back on. All right, friends, so that is going to be everything for the unboxing of River of Gold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing all of the different components. Like I said, after this, I'm going to be filming some B-rolls. So throughout the video, you guys would have been able to see some really awesome, gorgeous B-roll because, like I said, this game is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button down below if you've yet to do so. We'd love to have you here in the garden. Comment down below if River of Gold is one that you are interested in and something that you might seek out to try out and play. A huge thank you to Office Dog again for sponsoring today's unboxing. I love you guys so much. Remember, you are somebody's reason to smile, and I will see you in the next board game video. Bye, friends.